So I understand that you've been involved with the Tokyo Olympic Games, some of the construction projects there, the World Expo site as well, coming up next year. Yeah, so can you give us a bit of a background?
Exactly. Okay. First of all, okay, my name is Yuichi Shinohara.
Okay.
Then, okay, our company is about, okay, we are the group company. We are four company, all related for Udon architect business right now. So first one is Precut. Do you know Precut is?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, okay, we are handling about 4,000 buildings per year right now. Then main business is that we're trying to control for the structural frame. Then about 80% of our structural frame housing product like a building product for housing. Then about 20% of our product for non-residential mass timber. So total, we are handling about 4,000. 20% is a non-res mass timber, 80% housing. This is a basic business model right now. Then a very heavy structural frame material sourcing company. It's like a kind of fabrication precut factory right now. Then we are also unique about we're import export business directly with the supplier and also the customer in a foreign country right now. So we're the import export kind of trading business as well. We are doing for wood lumber trading right now. Then we're about 10,000 cube of the lumber we are import. Then we are also wholesaling to our customer as a trading company as well. Then we're also trying to involve the architectural design company, one of our subsidiary company. So this is design company is like a design and the structure, like a architectural design and also structural design as well. Doing architectural and structural design office we are holding. Then also we're trying to control the construction at the job site by ourselves. So then also we're trying to sourcing the building material by ourselves, which is we're trying to start involve the like a design side first. Then next is the lumber procurement from all over the world by ourselves. Then we're also processing CNC machine processing by ourselves. Then we're also construction work at the job site by ourselves. So we're trying to integrate it for the one-stop business for Udon architect business in Japan right now.
Wow.
So that's what our target, and we're trying more aggressively doing that direction. In Japan, many of the like design company existing, many of the fabrication company existing, many of the construction company existing, many of the trading company existing for individual. But it's quite kind of unique about our type of the company, which is one-stop type of the business we are doing for very specialized for Udon architect. So very basic, our information is something like that.
And it's interesting because I read somewhere that Japan is the third largest importer of timber in the world. But you've also got a significant domestic, or the government's investing heavily in domestic manufacturing of their own cypress trees. Is that correct? That's been a big push over the last 12 to 18 months.
I would say that about the last 10 years, the government in Japan are trying to pushing for the domestic species in Japan because, okay, after Second World War, Japan planted plenty of the wood tree in the mountain, but after the plantation, they didn't taking care of any mountain at all because of the exchange rate and everything is a quite a big change. Then import like outside of the import lumber is quite competitive. Then also government itself is way of thinking is okay, concrete still is the government. Wood is maybe something later. So way of style is a big change in Japan. That's why very government is insist like a very targeting to booming for steel concrete first. That's why government they didn't taking care of the forest much. So imported lumber quite a bit, then only using for housing. But last 10 years, government finally realized that, oh, look at our mountain. Lot of nature is untaken care for 60, 70 years. Then mountain got lots of problems like it's a washing out like too much tree between tree and a tree. It's like a sunlight never gets into the like a mountain. Then you know washing out like sometimes like once you get the storming, then a lot of like run out washing out for the like sliding for the mountain, and a lot of like forest problem got issue going to the town as well. That's why they realized that then, okay, if we didn't taking care of the mountain for now, maybe Japan mountain going to be died, the nature going to be died. That's why government decided completely change to the 180 degrees. We need to cut the tree. We need to taking care of the tree mountain. Otherwise, Japan nature going to be gone in next 20 years. So that's why it's a lot of government like subsidy is involved to mountain forestry and the sawmilling and the lumber business. That's why it's a lot of like domestic species and tree timber is coming up. Then it's of course imported lumber is realized and trying to compete, but at the same time, domestic also compete together with lots of government money subsidy. That's why lumber price itself is not taking care enough, efficient enough, not efficient enough yet in Japan. That's why price is still high compared with the European or North American, but prices are high, but lots of involved government money subsidy to decrease it, then competing quite well. That's why at this moment, Japan exchange rate is helping Japanese company. Exchange rate is unhelping for imported products. That's why lots of price little imported lumber is going increase. Then Japanese species stay safe. So price are quite competitive at this moment in Japan. That's why, okay, 15 years ago, I came back to this company. Okay, I'm second generation. My father started this company. Then 15 years ago, I came back. That time, Japan itself, domestic species percentage about less than 10. Our company, less than 5%. Pretty much 90 something, almost 100% imported lumber 15 years ago. Now, average in Japan, I would say the more than 40% domestic species. Our company, more than 30% right now.
Wow.
Quite a big changing. Then I think it's that direction is going to be more severe because of exchange rate and everything.
Can I ask you a question with regards to the domestic species? Can that actually be manufactured into engineered wood products, or is that primarily used as lumber and low rise construction projects?
Oh, you're talking about okay. I couldn't catch your exact question.
Sure.
Actually, it's like Japan is sawmill, right?
Yes.
Then making the lumber for construction work. Then they are also making for the building material as well. They're making most of the product in Japan. Actually, they're exporting the Japanese log to Vietnam or Southeast Asia. Right? Then they're remanufactured, then shipping to all over the Japan, and all over the world. So it's a lot of like Japanese log is exporting to somewhere, then reproduce it, then reproduce it, then spring to the all over the world. Of course, domestic sawmill, domestic producer is producing Japanese species log to change into lumber or any kind of the product as well.